Hello everybody, welcome to the February content preview update. I'm your CM Curios and I am joined by CM Ghibli. Once again,
Hello.
a disembodied voice. I'm here.
As always.
She was complaining that she looked like a mess, so here I am alone again.
Okay, that's not reason, but that's yes. Well, at least see him, right?
That's fair. But it's good to see you guys all again. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm very glad that we planned this live stream just at the right moment so that you guys can't play because it's in maintenance and you guys can only be here joining us, watching us play on test servers. We will address the elephant in the room at the end of this stream regarding myself. But for now, we will just talk about the update itself, the update coming next week, as well as patch notes coming next week. We'll cover lightly some of the features and some of the new stuff that you guys will see in this update. It's a bit of a lighter update, but it still has quite a bit of substance to it and some stuff that you guys can enjoy. So the update is called Moonlight Magic. The main feature of the update is the Moonlight Magic Festival, which you guys can teleport to. Let's change to the game screen so you guys can see it. And when this update is available, you'll be able to teleport to the festival through the star notifier as usual. And there's a few things that you can do here. Some of it's time sensitive, but the main things are the mini games and the shops. I also wanted to cover some other stuff before we talk about this stuff. We got Ghibli right next to us right here. This update does have quite a few miscellaneous changes and some quality of life stuff. For example, a change to the login screen, which you guys might like. It'll be able to feature a lot more characters right on the login screen right there. As well as...
The screen is... Yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
As well as a lot of miscellaneous updates with bosses, items, quests, maps, all that kind of stuff. As well as job rebalances. We're not going to cover most of that stuff because it's a lot of like little details, and it would be a lot easier if you guys could just read them on the patch notes next week, since it's a long list. And if we went through all of them, it would take a while.
We're just gonna let the patch notes do the talking for those.
Yeah. We'll just cover the cute little fun stuff in this stream, but at least now you guys got a confirmation that a lot of those changes that I'm sure you guys are looking at on like Orange Mushroom or whatever, they are coming next week as well with the Moonlight Magic update. Okay, so covering the main event itself. Once again, you guys will be able to access the festival once the update goes live next week. There's a few things here. Let me keep time. We are good. One of the main things that you guys will be collecting is the moon candies, and you'll be collecting moon candies by hunting monsters near your level. This cute little menu, you can also see it from the star notifier, and you can get to the festival itself with this little go thing. So if you're ever confused on how to get to the map and you're not in one of the towns have a portal too, you can just teleport directly to the event map, provided your character is at least level 101. Sorry, that's my phone.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Yeah, my bad. Provided your character is at least level 101, or if you're 0, you've completed at least chapter 2 on the story quest.
So there are a total of 3 currencies in this event, and the main one, well, like what Krios just said, it's moon candy, and the second one will be content candy, and the third will be a star candy. And every detail will be on the patch notes, and we will probably just briefly go through each and every one of them during this stream as well.
Yep. The quick and easy is that the moon candy, you'll be using it to get things that will help your character grow stronger. Cotton candy is for event cosmetics, and the star candy from the last little mini game can be used to get special growth potions. So with the Moonlight candy, you'll be able to turn them in for items at Cootie's shop. I'm gonna go through each one of them just so you can see.
And just take with a grain of salt. I'm pretty sure most of these information are accurate, but it's subject to change when the patch goes live next week. So just take that in mind, that it might not be the final version.
Yep. As always, anything that you guys see on the test server during these content preview streams, always subject to change. And then from the Cotton Candy Workshop, which you'll get from playing some of the mini games, you'll be able to find some of these special event cosmetic vanity items here. F&E is the minigame booth, and from F&E you can queue up for some of the minigames as well as get the rules on how each of the minigames are played. There are 4 minigames, and we will try to show you guys all 4 of them during this content preview stream, except for one that we can't show because it requires more than 2 players. I mean, this is just a really quick picture, the potion pyramid, but you guys have had a similar event to this before, so you're no stranger to it. We'll come back to this in just a moment. Over here on the right, we have Finny. Finny, with a smug look on his face, will bonk you if you bring moon candies over, and it's for characters between, what was it, 149 to 200, right?
It might be 144. I need to look at that.
Yeah. And the way it works is you bring candies to Finny, and then depending on what level you are, you'll get a random amount of levels. Apparently, the lower you are towards 149, the more likely you are to get levels in a row. Ignore that. That's test server stuff.
Yes, ignore those.
Let's get the bonking going. I don't know how I feel about it doing one at a time. Because it would be really disappointing if it only did like 2 or 3 and then stopped, you know?
It happens. And yeah, it happens pretty often actually.
Don't worry, Silver Ice. There's stuff for people that are 200 plus as well. I really am not a fan of the one at a time, but I guess in a way it keeps the suspense up. Hey, yeah, that actually rigged. Streamer luck has it again. If any of you guys know me, I am a very lucky person in games in general, okay? So it's only fitting that this happens.
Cat is going rigged.
Let's keep moving on over to the right, and we got Tosh over here with the Star Balloon Pop minigame. The Star Balloon Pop minigame, you can only participate in it once you've gathered 200 candies in the day already from killing monsters around your level. But once you do, you can come over to Tosh and you can play the minigame. This character does not have 200 gathered, so Ghibli was nice enough to record what the minigame looks like. We're gonna play that right now. Don't mind that. Hold up. That's the giveaway later, but you guys can't enter right now because it's
so
locked.
Now you know we have a giveaway.
Don't enter it. It's already locked. And the premise of this is you just go across the map and you just break these balloons. And the further you go, the more points you get. You can get up to 1,300 points. If you get to 1,300 points, it will stop you and you'll get a star candy for every 10 points you get. There's also a daily record. I don't actually know if the record is set by everybody. Ghibli, do you know?
It should be a personal record. And
Personal
if you
record,
get
right?
like Yeah, so if you get less on one character and try again on a different character and got a higher score, then you get like the point difference.
Yeah, so you'll get 10 points for every 100 that you score. So up to 130 star candies you can get. And if you beat your personal record, you will get an extra... You get extra star candies as well. I think you guys get the idea. It gets progressively harder as you move across the map, and it gets harder and harder to score more and more. With those star candies, you can bring them over to Tosh. Oh, sorry. You can bring them over to Tosh, this portal that you use to enter it here. And then from those candies, you can ask for elemental growth potions. There are 4 types. You can either get ×8, ×4, ×2, or ×1, and then the type you get is contingent on what level you currently are, and this is for the people that are 200 plus. You can use it all the way up to 240. 240 won't level you up, but it'll give you a pretty sizable amount of EXP. And yeah, and you'll get to pick depending on where your current progress is for potions to straight up give you levels in EXP.
And just note for this one, if you choose, like depending on the potion you choose, there are different quantities that you can get. So if you choose potion 1, you will be getting 8 instead of 1, and so just take those in mind.
Okay, so we have the game, the server time on our test server, we're time travelers, so we've got like about 8 minutes until one of the mini game pops. So do you think we can play the flip game while we're waiting, actually?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Is there enough time to actually complete a game of that? Probably, right?
Yeah, I mean, our players are pretty familiar with our Reversey game, so...
Yeah. And just do a quick run through it.
Did you queue?
I had to enter a number. Don't mind. Just
so
test server things.
Actually, the number might go live.
Okay. So you take turns placing your tiles down, and as you place the tiles down, it deals damage to the other player. I haven't played Reversey in such a long time. Wait, I'm losing. Hit corners. I don't know the strategy to Reversey, guys, okay? You guys play this more than me.
I actually really suck at this game. Pizza knows.
Dude, I'm owning! Oh. Okay, that was a mistake. I'm under time pressure here. Corners always? What do you mean by corners always? I don't understand. Oh, I got a big move coming. Time's up?
Oh yeah, I forgot to make a move in 7 seconds.
I see. Go for the edge, go for the corners. Okay. Ah, that's looking good. I see my next moves planned out now. Wait, that was oh no. We can come back from this. Big.
Wait, how much time do we have?
We have like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think I could finish it.
A good move here. There we go. Dude, I'm owning! Are you throwing on purpose?
Huh?
Huh? Dude, we should have had predictions enabled on this channel so that people could gamble their channel points on who would win.
Gamble? Really? Gamble?
Channel points is the new wave on Twitch. Oh, I don't have a move. Oh no. Wait, no. Wait.
That was close. Ah!
That was a good game. I did not lose. Who wrote lol he lost in the chat? Ban that person. Get them out of here. That's my win.
So we're waiting for the invitation now, right?
Yeah, we got the W. So that's one of the mini games. You'll be matchmaking in that against each other. And the other mini game, besides for the Potion Pyramid game, the other mini game is time sensitive. Only one of them will be active, and it's segmented in a certain way. Potion Pyramid is the other game that you'll queue for, and once the flip game is the period for that is done, it'll be Potion Pyramid, and then they have a mini game that runs with them at 50 minutes and 45 minutes on every hour as well. So we're waiting for like a minute for one of them to... Which one is with the flip game?
I think it's the unicorn one.
The jumping one. Okay.
So players would be familiar with it if you participated in, I think it was last year's, not 2020, but 2019's holiday event. We had a similar slime jumping one. So it's like the same mechanism, if everyone remembers.
Do we get the invite inside the event map? Do we need to leave it?
I'm pretty sure we do. I think I tried it in here when I was taking screenshots.
I see so many people asking about 64-bit, and I saw that update too in a later update, and I was like, oh my god, that looks so nice. But like, I'm not like at a point on my personal character where like it gets that laggy or the screen effects get too crazy. Plus, I still play. I do some goop content on my personal character because people don't know who my personal character is. But I'd still appreciate it. It doesn't matter. It's crazy how a lot of these older games from like the 2000s era, they don't like utilize a lot of the new hardware that comes out nowadays. So even though it's like a 2080 Ti in my computer, it's like, oh, MapleStory will never be able to utilize all of that.
Wait, did our server time just change?
It did. They changed it. I'm guessing QA is listening in, and then when I said the 15 and 45, they changed it so it's closer to the 45 now.
I think they changed the date. I think we're not gonna get the unicorn one now.
Yeah. I see. We're now in the future. We're now on February 25th of 2021.
We're gonna get the Wisp one. That is, our players are pretty familiar with this one too. If you know, I think the title was "When the Golden Pigs Fly."
Isn't that this is the Bullet Hell one, right?
Oh yeah. There you go.
There it is. So you do get the invite inside the event map. Answers that. Once again, to the people asking about quality of life stuff and balance patch and all that stuff, there are quality changes. There is a balance patch with this update, and there are bug fixes with this patch, but we will not be going over them during this stream due to how lengthy they are, and we're not here for that long. So you guys will have to wait until the patch notes next week to get all the details on it, or go read some other forum. Okay, so with this mini game, we are collecting candy and we are avoiding the bullet hell. I've never really been good at these kinds of games either. How big is your hitbox for this?
I think it's just your character. Like, you can avoid it pretty well.
You say that, but I just got hit.
But eventually, there's gonna be too many that you probably can't avoid.
I need the big bags. Need that cotton candy.
So this will be ranking based, and and cotton candies you can only get from playing mini games. So for those who like mini games, good for you. For those who don't, sorry about that.
Oh, the bag!
You're doing pretty well.
I feel like MapleStory players are naturally good at these kinds of games, considering you're spending all day doing bossing, avoiding
3, 2,
millions of attacks on the screen.
start.
Wait, that's a big difficulty jump. What is this?
There should be up to 3 rounds, so you have 1 more to go.
No! Come on. Oh, it's over. It's doomed. I wouldn't survive 2 minutes on some of the later bosses. It was going so well up until this point. No! There's so many over there! Please! No! Come back!
Oh my gosh.
It's over. No.
3, 2, 1, start.
Oh, 1 more round. What?
Have fun.
What is this? Oh! Oh. I just want to stand still. I don't even want to move anymore. I'm perfectly safe right here. Good thing we don't have health during this. This is just a sad performance. All right. You know what? I'm looking forward to seeing you guys do this on your streams. All right. I want to see the right way to do this. I see all y'all laughing there in the chat. Even if I won't be here when this update goes live, I'm gonna go check in on y'all, and then I'm gonna be the one laughing in your chats. All right.
And considering there's gonna be like 50 players doing this in one map.
Easy, just dodge forehead. This is easy, you casual. All right. I get it. You guys are gamers. I'm not. What's the point of dodging if you don't lose health or points? Well, it freezes you in place, and also while you're frozen in place, if the candy passes through you, you don't collect it. So it really does.
You get stunned.
Yeah, it does inhibit your point gain. So getting hit does kind of suck. Okay, we do have one more mini game that we can show because we're not showing the potion pyramid, and we've shown the other mini games. So, if we can get if we can travel through time, if our QA can hear us, Ghibli, what time do we need to travel to?
What are we trying to do? The unicorn one?
Yeah, the unicorn one.
Okay. It's totally fine for us to go back to the time we were in, but then that was the 22nd, was it?
Yeah, we were on the 22nd before.
Then 22nd would work.
I want to whack-a-mole too. Honestly, like this kind of event, first of all, the music's really cute, the map's really cute and everything, and like it just reminds me of back when we were allowed to go outside. I used to go to these food truck festivals all the time out in LA, and it's like I haven't seen a soul in like a year.
Okay, so the date was changed. If QA can hear us, can you change the time?
Yeah. We need it to be near either 15 or 45 of the hour. Right now it's 55 of the hour. Haven't looked out your window in weeks? All right, that's a little bit more extreme. Maybe you should get a tiny bit of sunlight. That's beta. I can't show you beta because this character, I did GM hacks, so it has a 200 weapon, and the character is actually only 160, and I can't use skills to switch out, so.
That's what you get.
Yeah, don't mind. Oh, I don't think QA can hear us. Let's ping them.
Let's ping them.
We're gonna ping them. We're gonna ping spam them. You ping them first, I'll ping them second.
Oh. Okay. They didn't change it yet. Oh, they did change it.
Oh, they did? Oh, yeah, okay. So we got 45 seconds to the next one. So, I mean, I really haven't been here for all that long, which makes the whole departure thing all the sadder. All these mini games that we're playing, they've existed in some format or another previously, right?
All of them.
So okay, that's not fair. I mean, this is me doing them for like the first time. All right, you guys are laughing at me. You guys are like well practiced on this stuff. How are you gonna criticize me, huh? What happened to being nice to new guys, huh?
Well, you know, there are a lot of players who's new who might have not played these games before, and they'll be like you. Okay, invitation should be coming out soon.
Yeah, and there it is. We're bitter? Okay, I see.
Yeah, you were with us for about, I think, 4 months.
Yep. New players laughing at you too? I'd love to see new players do these too. Okay. So for people who haven't been keeping up, I'll talk about it a little bit as we're going along, since we're showing the last minigame of the bunch now. After this, we're gonna go into giveaways, and I'll talk about my experiences a little bit more with the company. But the long story short is that I will be departing Nexon in just a few days, and this is the last time that you guys will see of me in front of a webcam for these MapleStory streams. This minigame, you are on a unicorn, and every time you jump, you progressively jump higher and higher, and you're just collecting these orbs.
They're fairies.
They're oh yeah, I guess now that I look a little bit closer, they are fairies. True.
And the more you collect, the more cotton candies you'll get at the end.
Kind of difficult to control this once the unicorn's jumping like 2,000 feet in the air.
I think one fun thing about it is the unicorn that you're riding right now, you can actually purchase it from the cotton candy shop, I think, as a mount.
Roughly how many? How much cotton candy can you collect in a given day? You can get 100 from each minigame, right?
Well, not from each minigame per se, since you can only reach the cap using the minigames.
Okay.
But let me see.
What amount is endgame? How much is it? Let me look real fast.
Yeah, you can collect up to 200 moon candies per character daily, 100 cotton candies per character daily.
That's only 300 for the mount? That's actually...
Yeah, it's 3 days.
That's easy.
No biggie.
These are nice. I actually like this this skin as well. It seems like a very easy unit damage skin to get too. Okay, so anyways, we have showed you guys all of the festival events. There'll be some other events that are ongoing with this as well. There'll be a Valentine's event, which will ask you to do daily missions that are associated with the festival, and you can collect some cute Valentine's themed cosmetics from it. Ghibli will put some of them on now so you can see it. And there's also the Golden Bros, the Golden Fairy Bros giveaway, and that's an attendance-based event as well, which you'll be able to find through the Star Notifier, which has some pretty nice stuff in it as well. Alongside with that is all of the balance updates and whatnot. It's some good stuff. A lot more lines for a lot more classes. So I think you guys will be happy. What is that above you when you jump?
It's a weapon effect.
Oh. I was gonna say that doesn't look very Valentine's-y at all.
That's actually for like a heartbreak. This one's the actual Valentine's like true love one.
Okay. Yeah, singles day. Hey man, we're all in quarantine. Meeting people ain't so easy during these times. I feel for y'all.
Awareness Day.
But that's the main things. I mean, obviously, yes, it's a bit of a smaller update since, you know, we just got out from Awake and everything that Awake had brought. But I still think that all the contents that this update have, they're pretty cute and you get some really cool stuff from them. And I think they're pretty enjoyable to do. I like minigames anyways. I know some of you guys might not like them, but I like them. So with that, I will say that if you guys want more details, please do wait for the patch notes that are coming out next week before the update goes live. And we will get the giveaway going as well.
Yep.
So for the giveaway, we have more of the Celis themed mugs. I really want one because I don't actually have a mug right now. They're very nice. And to enter the giveaway, we're going to be picking 3 people from the chat. You just need to enter the keyword. The keyword is I was a bit greedy and I made it farewell because it's a little sad. There's the mug, and you can enter now. For the people who aren't as aware of what's going on again, I've announced my resignation as one of your CMs. I've been with Nexon for a little under 2 years now. I was originally the community manager for MapleStory 2, and then back in March of last year, MapleStory 2 kind of went under. That's a bit of an F. And then after that, the Mabinogi community manager, she went on maternity leave. So since I didn't have a game to cover at that point, I filled in as the community manager for Mabinogi for a little while, and that was super cool. But then she came back like 6 months later, and then she kind of kind of looked at me with mean eyes, like that's my spot. And then I got
Hey!
yeeted out. and then I was homeless, and then they gave me an opportunity where I could work as the second CM for MapleStory, which was fantastic because a lot of my community from MapleStory 2 had also transitioned back to MapleStory. And even though I didn't play MapleStory prior to that point, which was very scary, by the way, because I know how passionate you guys are about the game, and you guys are like, our CM needs to play the game. They need to know everything about the game in every class. I was like, you know, maybe if I just tell them that I don't know anything and, you know, I plead ignorance, it'll work out, you know? And it did. It worked out. You guys were super nice to me on Discord, on Reddit, on the unofficial Discords that have a lot of people in them as well. People helped guide me, and they were just fantastic to me. And every time there were issues, you guys went above and beyond in explaining it thoroughly to me so that even someone like me could understand. So I am hugely grateful to you guys for being a wonderful community, but at the same time, it is extremely bittersweet to say goodbye to a third community that I've come to love all within 1 year. It never gets easier. It really doesn't. Between that and saying goodbye to my colleagues at Nexon, it really sucked because I really loved working here. This is my first job in the video game industry, so it was nice. And, you know, they treated me great. So it's scary to leave something that you're comfortable and happy with to try new things. But I'm grateful for the experience and the people that I got to work with and the communities that I got to manage. Yeah, you guys were phenomenal, and I'm gonna miss y'all. There were some questions about what I would be doing with MapleStory after I leave on Friday. I'm still gonna be playing it personally. I've been playing on Reboot. I picked such a great time to start playing with all the burning world and the Terra burnings. I got like 4 characters up. It was a good time, but I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. I know a lot of you guys have asked if you guys could add me after the fact, but I just don't really know how much I'll be playing afterwards, given how busy I might be. But I'm still at a point where I think I'll keep playing because I still enjoy it a lot. I'm not like you guys who are super bitter about like these tiny morsels of power increases. I'm still like early on in my progression where upgrades are a dime a dozen. So it's still super enjoyable to me. What can I say? But yeah, and I'll still stick around on the Discord, and I'll still keep up on the Reddit too, just so I can look at the memes and all the guild pictures. And something that's also important is, even though I'm leaving, it doesn't necessarily mean that you guys will be going back to having only one CM. Ghibli should be alone for a little bit, but you know, she's a strong girl. She's managed perfectly fine without me for a long time before that point. But they are hiring to fill in my vacancy, so you guys will hopefully get another CM again in a reasonable time frame, and I'm holding out for you, Ghibli. I stay strong. You'll have backups soon, I hope.
My gosh.
But if anyone in chat, if you know, these are trying times, finding work is tough. If you guys know anyone that's a perfect fit for the bill that you guys think might be good as a community manager for this game, definitely recommend them to the job. We got job listings on the website, and I'm sure they probably received some applications already by now. Find someone who is passionate about the game, who will go above and beyond, and I promise you they will do just as good a job as me, if not better. I assure you.
So while we're talking about this, I know some of our coworkers also wanted to sort of bid you farewell and also have a part in this live stream as well. Should we invite them in?
Yeah, they can join us. I saw someone who was talking about how there's only 3 mugs. Yeah, we only have so many mugs to give out, okay? We didn't make that many.
Right.
Don't mind. Maybe next time we'll find something that we can give a little bit more out of. Yeah, that'll be up to Ghibli at that point. Carter said he's going to apply. Fantastic. Carter was awesome. Every time he found something that was like worth mentioning, he would always DM me on Discord about it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I think he was the only streamer who did that, actually. Like when something like he found urgent came up, he would message me about it.
Hello. Is this a good time to join in here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hi, Curios. This is Alatai. Hi, everyone. I'm actually the manager of the content community teams here at Nexon. And so I've been Curios' manager for this time.
Yep.
And it's pretty bittersweet that now we're saying goodbye to him. But I did want to pop in here and just mention how much I've really enjoyed having Curios on my team for this time. He's got so much live streaming knowledge. I mean, you can see his whole from home setup right here. And, you know, one of the big things that he has been helping my whole team with is live streaming, you know, our tech, our setup, getting the right equipment. You know, we were putting everything together in the office and making it really nice. And then, of course, we transitioned to work from home almost a year ago now. And he's been helpful with everyone getting their from home setups going as well, including even, you know, lending out equipment to people. So I just really appreciate all of the time and dedication that he's shown. You know, one thing that I specifically want to mention, Curios genuinely loves helping people. You know, we're seeing that with how he's been helping everyone internally here at Nexon, but also how he's been helping all of you, you know, here at MapleStory, also in Mabinogi, as you mentioned, in Maple 2. He's just one of those wonderful people persons, and I am genuinely going to miss him. I'm going to miss his smile and his laugh. I'm glad we got to see him laugh on stream today.
Yeah, so. I remember the MS2 stream where I looked like, I think I did cry on stream. I was like, no. I should probably not do that again.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make you cry. I want to remember your laugh. But I genuinely wish you well. I hope lots of good things work out for you, and, you know, hopefully we can work together again someday.
I hope so too. Alatai has been an angel for us. The community managers, we didn't have like a manager for us for some time, and so she only stepped in shortly after I started working, and she actually the best. You know, she kept things organized and she helped guide us, and she helped with de-stressing when things got tough. You guys know there's always tough times in MapleStory, and the CMs, we get stressed out about it too. So she's just been wonderful, you know, encouraging us to take time off and everything, and just, you know, mentally relax. So thank you for everything that you did as well. And I saw one of you punks in chat saying, if he's so great, why'd you kick him? I'm leaving of my own volition. They actually tried very hard to keep me at Nexon, but I wanted to try different things. That's why I'm leaving, not because they kicked me out.
Yeah, you will always be welcome here. And thank you for your kind words as well. We learned together. But I think there's some other people who want to wish you well too. So I'll get quiet now. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And before we get to the next person, I'm going to close the giveaway, guys, so that the whole farewell spam slows down a bit. So please stop with the farewell spam. We got 900 of you guys in the giveaway, and there's 3 mugs, so your chances aren't exactly good. So let's close the giveaway there, and I don't know who else wanted to pop in to say hi.
Hi, Curious. I'm Anna.
Hello, Anna.
I think some of you may know me. I'm a producer of MapleStory. And first of all, I'm very sad that Curious is leaving our team. And because when I first heard that Curious will join MapleStory community team, it was a really great news to me. And even though I hadn't worked with Curious before at the time, I knew how he was doing in MapleStory 2 and how much he loved his game and the game's community, and why I really liked enjoyed working with Ghibli. I know that there are a lot of things going on in MapleStory all the time, so having these two super dedicated community managers is really a good thing. And after he joined our team, I was really amazed by the way he was doing, the interaction with our community, and how he was trying to answer the community questions when there was a concern, big concern, as much as he can. And I think it's something he's naturally good at, like his manager mentioned, or I think it's maybe because he's really warm-hearted person. And as a producer, I was really happy to see Curious and Ghibli working together and helping each other. And they both are really always trying their best to understand how players are feeling and deliver it to our MapleStory team. So I'd say that having the community managers like Ghibli and Curious is such a blessing. So I'm too sad, but even though he's leaving, I'm 100% sure that he will do great, following his own path, no matter where he goes.
Thank you for the words, Anna. And I gotta bring something up. Anna was actually wonderful to work with, and there's only so much that you guys ever get to see of the employees at Nexon. You guys see me and Ghibli all the time, but people like Anna and Alatai, you guys don't really get to see them often. And Anna, it's unfortunate, but every time you guys see her, it's with a Maple Memo, and everyone knows the meme Maple Memos is like danger incoming, which hopefully will change in the future. But Anna does work hard, especially when it comes to caring for her team as well. She won't like me saying this, but she goes as much out of the way as possible to scapegoat herself when things go bad, to make it so that you guys are, when you guys are angry and frustrated, you guys are only angry and frustrated towards her. She always does that so that no one else takes the heat. Sorry, I doubt you wanted me to actually say that out loud, but it has to be said.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for the nice things. Thank you for saying that nice things. Curious. Yeah, it's very I know that there's sometimes there are things going not really well with our community, but I just want to say that we're always, it's not just me or not just one, Curious or Ghibli, one person. I think we're all, as a MapleStory team, we're always trying our best to make our MapleStory enjoyable, best game for you guys. Yeah, I also want to hand over to our next visitors.
How many visitors do we have?
Hey, Curious, it's me. I wish I had a cool name
Make one up
to share with everybody, but I don't.
Make one up on the spot.
I'll just say my real name. My name is Hyun.
Okay, that works.
I'm the director of live games at Nexon.
He's the big boss.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, I Curious, how scared are you that I am gonna roast you right now? Because I really seriously thought about how I would do this, because I think Alatai was like, oh, it's bittersweet. Anna's like, oh, it's so sad. Me, I think I'm partially angry. And there's some sadness.
What do you mean angry?
There's a lot of mixed emotions, if I'm gonna be honest. So I thought about this long and hard, and I think I'm gonna go the route of I'm really, really sad. And I am not going to roast you, obviously, because I am so deeply hoping that you will come back to Nexon. There's an exclusive group here, as you know, who leave and come back. So I hope you will join that group.
It's so true. People who leave this company like come back years later.
Yes. Yeah. Not even years. I mean, as the person who is a member of that group, it didn't take me that many years. So I with that hope hanging on by a thread, I am not gonna roast you. But I did want to mention a couple of things that I think I can speak to, because you and I, we worked on that stream room together. And I want to thank you on behalf of everyone in Nexon that you having that knowledge and having that knowledge of everything technical, and I guess knowing the trends of where it should go, because everybody knows that, at least here knows I'm not at all technically savvy. I don't even know what like different cameras look like.
She gave us a blank check to fill out that room.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm good at, right? I make sheets and I make people fill it out. So you were instrumental in actually creating that stream room. It's a beautiful stream room. Unfortunately, we're in this lockdown, so we've been relegated to this setup, but your personal stream room's awesome. And we will benefit off that knowledge for, I'm sure, years to come. And I think also you have the distinct honor of having been the CM for entire MapleStory franchise, because I think you've neglected to mention that you actually did also sit in for Maple M.
People don't know that. That was a secret.
Was it?
That was a secret, yes.
Well, I guess the secret's out. Hey, maybe that's part of the roast. I don't know. But yeah, I can't believe it's been only 2 years. You've done so much. We've benefited so much from your knowledge and experience. And I am certain that you're gonna do well. And I know where you're going. So this is not a threat by any means, but I am gonna keep an eye on you. I have seen your personal channel, obviously. I've seen you put your bed together. Remember that fun conversation? So
I was doing a Just Chatting stream like last year when I had just moved to California. I was assembling my bed in my room in general. I was having a really hard time. I did not know that my director, my producer, and a bunch of my colleagues were watching me. And then they told me the next day, and I was like, that's a little creepy. That's a little creepy.
Yes. So for those people who don't think Nexon reads things, watches things, we do. We do. So yeah, I think you have a lot to be proud of. My understanding is you're going to be close to our office when we can go back. So I hope to run into you. I hope you'll visit our office when we're all out. And we'll even hopefully maybe visit us in the stream, maybe, hopefully. Again, I can hope.
I mean, I'll be like in walking distance of Nexon's headquarters. That's how far I'm actually going. I'll probably see them while I'm out to lunch, to be honest. But
yeah, we might run into each other getting donuts or something.
Hyun was instrumental to me even making a foothold in this industry. Actually, she's the one who hired me when I didn't have the qualifications or credentials to be a community manager. They took a gamble on me, and she's the one who made that decision. And even when I was really green, she helped guide me. She was like a mentor to me. Very dry humor, I gotta say. And she did make me cry once. One time. Yeah, when I messed up during MapleStory Fest last year. You remember that? I was depressed. I was depressed for like 3 days in a row. And then she pulled me into her room and she was like, "All right, you gotta snap out of it." And I was like, "Yes, ma'am." And that was
Oh,
that.
I didn't remember this part. This is the meeting where you look me in the eye and you're like, you know what? You're not that scary. I'm like, what?
That's true. I did say
How
that
can
to
I
you
be
too.
scary?
I did say that
I am
to you
almost like
too.
5 feet, and how can I be scary? So
Yeah. So in the end, Hyun actually ended up being one of my best friends at the company. She's amazing to work with. It's great. Like the Glassdoor reviews for Nexon suck, by the way. You know that, right?
Lol.
ouch. That's
Don't worry.
That's
In
what
my
it is.
defense, I'll leave a positive one. But like the experiences that I read on Glassdoor, they did not translate to my experiences working, and I thought that was such a wonderful thing. And I saw a lot of reform from the very moment that I got here in the very beginning. And Nexon's actually like it is a really nice place to work at, despite the fact that our office looks like a rundown Starbucks from the outside.
Hey, you know.
From the outside.
Okay, fair.
It's really nice on the inside, besides for the AC breaking during the summertime when it gets really hot.
Oh, that was bad.
It was bad, and it happened more than once too. It's okay, they brought in like a dozen fans, and I got like 3 of them pointed at me. But yeah, I you know, when people apply for Nexon, they always get the chance to ask like the employees what the best part of working at Nexon was. And when I started working here, I asked the same thing, and everyone that I asked said the people, and it's true. I mean, imagine having a manager that genuinely cares for you and checks in on you on the regular and makes sure that you're not too stressed out. Imagine having a boss that you can joke around with regularly and a team that you talk to casually, both on and off work hours. It was the best first job that I could have asked for, so I'm eternally grateful. And I'm not gonna drag this on because I got 953 people waiting for 3 mugs. Was anyone else planning on stopping by, or?
The last was technically me. I'll make it really quick since I do know a lot of players were asking for it, and yes, the giveaway ended, by the way, guys. So stop spamming farewell. It's not gonna work. So I still remember the day that I got to meet you first during your interview.
Yeah, you were there on my
Yeah.
interview day.
I was, and I was like, oh wow, I guess we're hiring a new CM, since at that time I was the only CM, since Cuddles was also a social media manager while CMing for MS2. So I was like, oh, finally someone else on the team. So I got a little excited, and then I realized that CMs don't really interact with each other. Like, we're in the same department, but because we're so tied to our own games, we don't really interact until, I guess, our holiday stream started. And I think those really make good memories, and also with the MapleStory Fest. And even though you've only been with us for about 4 months, and when you first came on board, we asked if you can take over CM presence on Reddit, and you've done an excellent job. I can definitely say that.
I saw you
And
started posting on Reddit again.
Because my focus was supposed to be on Discord, and he was supposed to focus on Reddit, which he's done a perfect job. And since your departure, now I'm like, okay, I need to start commenting on Reddit too.
Yep. Grand expectations.
Yeah, since I do focus more on forums and Discord, I do definitely look over Reddit. We do make reports on it and take bug reports from it. I could assure all the players that. I'm not really sure if I can promise I'll be active on Reddit as much as Curious has been, but we'll try to make that work. And yeah, and I really just want to thank you for everything you've done for us, all our streaming tech issues you solved for us, and just having you for a little bit less than 2 years has been great at Nexon.
Yep, and I'm glad everything that you did too. Like, you guys gotta understand, even though you guys saw me all the time, Ghibli actually did probably like 75% of the work that a CM has to do here, between things like the update previews and the patch notes. And those patch notes, they are not fast. You guys saw how long they are. Those take forever to write. She does so much behind the scenes. So, you know, it has to be said, if this is a 2 CM game. It needs 2 CMs. It can't just be done by one person. So, you know, chill. You know, be nicer to her. All right, come on. Actually, there were actually a lot of nice comments for her in the community survey and for us in general. Thank you guys for filling out that community survey. It was awesome, and
It was great.
yeah, and it was great working with you too, Ghibli. Every time she went to Starbucks, she asked me if I wanted something. That was cool. That was cool.
You always wanted something so complicated that I was like, you know, you have to come with me.
It is what it is. Except she put me on blast when they found out that I was hiding the tea from everyone in the pantry in the office, but I'll forgive you for that. All right, guys, let's draw the 3 mugs. These are beautiful
Yes.
mugs.
And let's go.
Good luck, everybody. First one is Timid Phoenix. Now it's that. Second one is Arcus. And last but not least, the 3rd mug that we will be giving out on this channel on the last day that you guys will see me in this stream that's gone on a little too long is, last but not least, Joywave. Congratulations, everybody. Just a heads up to the people who want physical merch, both in this stream giveaway as well as in our community events and whatnot. Because of the whole COVID-19 situation, we haven't been able to go in the office. We've been working from home for nearly a year now, and we're gonna be working from home probably for a long time moving forward. It's not really getting any better here in LA.
Yep.
People who want physical merch, we will eventually send them out, but we aren't actually allowed to go into the office right now because of restrictions put in place. So when things do settle down a little bit, Ghibli will probably go into the office and set up all the parcels to send them out. So you might have to wait a little bit before you get your rewards. Again, both in this as well as community events, both past and probably the upcoming ones too. It'll take a little bit while before it gets there. So
We'll also try to see if anyone that's going in the office can do it for us so that we could, I guess, fasten up the process. And are we ending the stream soon?
we are ending it now. It's gone a little bit over
Okay.
time.
Wait.
Hmm?
So I just heard about this, but as a gift to everyone, or I guess it's not really a gift, but our maintenance just ended. So if
I
you're
can't believe that's
listening,
considered a gift.
hey, we ended it like, what is this, 2 hours early? Dude, this is a gift.
Okay.
So everyone who's watching the stream, you can probably restart your launcher in Steam and hop on MapleStory.
I'm like seeing this is the best gift ever. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much. I will miss you all very, very much. I'm glad to see that so many of you guys came for my last stream. I will check in with you guys from time to time, and I'll be here until Friday. Have a great one. We're gonna raid. I'm gonna play Nepotism here a little bit, and we're gonna raid Misusing TV because Matt is an old friend of mine, and I totally play favorites. You guys all know that already, so let's go ahead and raid him. Tell him Kyrios says bye. Bye, everybody. I'll see you guys next time.